welcome to Blind TV and on a Zoom platform.
Thank you very much, Balu. It's a pleasure for me to be hosted by you and by Oscar and first of all, Linda.
Yeah, our engineer department is very good, and they are
Yeah,
doing very good job.
very good.
And
Yes, yes.
so, Ziad, so tell the audience where you were born
Okay,
and when did you lose your sight, etc. About your life.
okay. I was born originally in Lebanon, partially sighted with cataracts, and I then I developed glaucoma. Everybody knows what glaucoma is. Then
Not
I
everybody,
lost.
but few people might not know. But yeah,
Okay, glaucoma is kind of a fluid that goes more than you know than it should in the eye. So this is what causes the eye pressure to go up.
yeah, because people do get confused with the glaucoma and trachoma.
Well, there you go. I don't know trachoma anyway, but that's for something for another time. So anyway, right? I lost my sight. I think I was about 28 years old. I came to this country originally to study to become a physiotherapist in 1985. Things changed dramatically. I could not do the physio due to my eye problems. I ended up becoming a fully qualified piano tuner. So that's me in a nutshell, really.
That's wonderful. So you're a good piano tuner.
I
Anything
am
else you
indeed.
do?
Yeah, well, music-wise, actually, I am originally a violinist, and when I was back at home in Lebanon, um, I was classified as a first-class violinist. And I also played the guitar, the oud, a little bit of keyboard. And in fact, when I came to this country, and more specifically to the Royal National College of Blind in Hereford, I took piano lessons, and in 2 or maybe 3 years, I did up to grade 8. This is something
Wonderful.
that normally, yeah, that's something normally people take one grade each year, but I did it in 3 years.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Wonderful
Uh,
achievement.
it is because I love music. I have a multi taste, yeah, Arabic, because I am originally Arab Lebanese, and I have a taste in pop music, rock, jazz, classical. I used to play Chopin, Rachmaninoff, Debussy. Uh,
Wow.
yeah, yeah,
So when you have joined the Inner Vision group,
yeah.
you only playing oud most of the time.
Yes, it is because when I did most of the piano listening study with the.
Just one moment, Ziad.
Okay.
What sort of interruption is going on? I can hear the wonderful achievement and all that now. Hello,
Well, yeah. Do you hear me?
Oscar. I can hear everything back. So yes, Ziad. Sorry, I interrupted you. Yeah,
No,
you are
that's
playing
okay.
oud in a Vision orchestra.
Yes, because I did not have a proper piano for years. When you have what we call MIDI controller, which is like you connect to a computer, you have all the keyboard notes. Or it's not much really like a proper piano. And this is why I focused on the oud here, because also I do a bit of singing with the oud as well.
Is there any history that you can describe? When did you start oud playing, and why did you join Inner Vision only with oud?
Yeah, very interesting point actually to talk about, because when I started playing oud about 1978, 79, something like that. It's worth me saying that I didn't have academic studies. It was all by ear. I taught myself, basically seeing people and just practice. And I had very supportive and encouraging parents who helped me a great deal with that. Why I chose the oud when I joined the Inner Vision, I'm going to tell you here, or actually, well, you know that, but I'm going to tell the audience here how I met and how I became a member of Inner Vision Orchestra. Yeah, so back in 2012, do you see me better now?
Hello, I can hear this interruption again. What happened?
About 1978, 79, something. I'm going
All
to,
is coming
I'm
back
going
to
to
me.
try. It's worth me saying that I didn't have. Yeah, that's interruption sound. I'm
Yeah,
going to put
interruption
my,
coming.
myself basically seeing people. Hold on. I am going
Okay.
to put my
Yeah,
ears
just a
on.
moment. I'm going to talk to them. Why interruption is coming so much?
Great deal with that. Why I chose the oud when I joined the Inner Vision, I'm going to tell you here, or actually, well, you know that, but I'm going to tell the audience here how I.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Balu. Hello.
Oscar.
Yes, yes.
Wait. Hello, everybody. You are watching TheBlind.tv 24/7 channel run by blind people to show their activity. Please give us your feedback. Thank you very much. नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, आदावर्स। आप इस समय theblind.tv 24/7 चैनल देख रहे हैं। ये नेत्रहीनों के द्वारा प्रारंभ किया गया है। कृपया अपनी प्रतिक्रिया अवश्य दें। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। Interruption is coming. I don't know why. You see all this.
You can hear it.
I can hear everything here. Then a few minutes later.
Is it okay? Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Just give us a second.
Do you know what you think? You know what I think you should do, Balu? You should wear a headphone, so that would minimize the delay, the thing, through the speakers.
Well, I don't have headphones at present.
Yeah,
But
we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, the problem is if you wear headphones, then I don't know how my voice would come through the recording microphone of the.
Well, exactly. You see, the thing is this. I'm sitting in a different room.
Are you?
Completely different room. I'm sitting in a very far from the kitchen. But Oscar
okay.
is. I don't know how come the interruption is coming.
So Oscar is
But remember,
in a different room, yeah?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, because
Or
because
maybe
we are
ask
three participants here.
Ziad if he has. Ziad, do you have something on at your side?
Well, I'm wearing a Bluetooth headset now.
Okay, and are you watching blind TV on your any device?
No, I tried to look for it. I did not find it.
Okay. But Balaji, I think it's fine. We'll see the thing later.
No, but it will come in, interruptions will come there.
No, it's not coming there.
And also it's disturbing. We can't really talk because that's
Okay.
disturbance happens. At the same,
Yeah.
his voice and your voice and same time. So it's
Okay, then you can ask Ziad to talk.
yeah, Ziad, please continue.
Oscar, what I suggest you can do, maybe that would help, is mute yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, try
That's,
to mute
that's
yourself. Yeah, I could hear
No,
you.
no, you have to mute that interview that's going on.
No. He doesn't mute the interview. All he does is mute himself so that we don't hear any feedback from his side. Did you get me?
Blind TV there.
yeah. Let's go
And
and
then
try
it'll
that
be
out.
all
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And it's not bad. Maybe then some.
It's not muted yet. Yeah, now it's done. So
Yeah, do
are
you
you
hear me,
okay?
Balu?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. That's a great idea to mute the
Yeah.
blind TV itself because it's going to record there anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's all recording, being recorded, everything.
All
So
right.
we
Okay.
can do editing a little later on.
It's good,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes, sure.
Yeah, that's perfect.
But you are not on camera now, so we need to put you on camera.
Okay, I'm not on camera now. My camera is gone.
So we're gonna do that. Let's do this. What's that? Let's go to. Here we go. Here you go.
So yes, Zia. Now
Where were we?
we were talking about how did you join the inner vision with the Oud? And
Yeah.
only with
Okay.
Oud, nothing else. Or do you do something else as well?
Well, I sing with Inner Vision as well. Yeah.
Great. But the audience should know that you sing with the Oud, as you said before. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, how I joined Inner Vision, as we said, you know that, but the audience don't. So this is why I am here to tell them, right? Back in 2012, I was on my way to the blind exhibition event. It was on the 6th of November. I had arranged to go with a friend, with a sighted friend, to show me around.
Hello, everybody. You are watching theblind.tv 24/7 channel run by blind people to show their activity. Please give us your feedback. Thank you very much.
So I arrived into High Street, Kensington, and on the bus, the friend called and said that she was sick. She could not attend the exhibition.
Oh,
Then I got off the bus, and I was thinking like, what would I do? If I go on my own, it's a big place. How would I manage and all that thing? So I headed towards the traffic light to cross to the other side of the road in order to catch the bus back home. And then
wow.
there was this lady approached me and she said, "Oh, or you are not going to the exhibition, are you? Or do you know where the exhibition is?" Well, she wasn't local. I knew from her question. I said, "Well, I can show you how to go." And then she said to me, I'm sorry.
That's
Um,
okay.
Obviously, thank you. She said to me, "I've got on my left, my husband is Baluji," and surely that was Linda. I didn't
Wow.
know it was
So,
Linda at that time.
so basically, your prayer was heard instantly.
Yes, so that was Linda, and she
That
told
was
me like,
that was instant gratification.
yes, yes, indeed. So for the sake of telling the audience, that's what we did. Like she introduced me to you. I showed you both guys how to go to the building, to the exhibition, and then you and me started talking about music, and we spent all that the exhibition time day, and then I brought you back home here to my home,
Hmm.
and
Which
I
was a
showed you my.
wonderful visit. Which was wonderful visit. I really enjoyed it. Meeting
Oh,
you, listening your computer, and
likewise,
listening. Yeah.
likewise, Baloo. And then you discussed in a vision with me, and I must say something here that prior to that I was reluctant really to go into or participate in these events um, without having a car and someone to drive me, because I used to feel vulnerable, right? um, Before
Or you
that,
were
years
you,
ago.
or you were a bigger star. That's why.
Yeah, I know. I used to have a car and driver who would drive me to all these events, but things never stay the same. Anyway, and then you, Baloo, told me that you told me about your experience in France when you went to France and you stayed for some time, and then you took your sitar and boarded the train to Paris. That really encouraged me. I thought, well, look at this gentleman. He did it in a country he does not know the language. So why I am worried? At least here I am in England. I've been here for a number of years and I know the language or anything. I've got a mobile phone with me. I can, I've got to be positive, really.
Well, I admire your courage because people do listen to lots of things, but do they
Yes,
really take inspiration? But you have taken inspiration from this
indeed.
story, what I told you.
Yes, yeah, indeed.
So
And I am
I
happy.
yeah.
I am happy because I did take the inspiration. I was inspired by you. And I always believe one thing leads to another. A few weeks later, we were doing, we were rehearsing actually for our first Innovision tour in those days.
Yeah.
And I was asked by the para orchestra to go and do some auditioning there, and then I went with them to Qatar, and in the closing Paralympic ceremony, and
Yeah,
many
we
more
went.
events.
I also was there in Par
Yes,
Orchestra with you.
Yes,
So
yes,
we
indeed.
we went there. Yes, that's great.
Yeah,
It was a great experience.
it certainly was. And not to forget to mention all the tours and the events that we did here between 2012 and now, and the concerts, the tours that we used to do up and down the country. And every concert, I always say it has, it's good in its own right. So, you know, that really gave me more confidence and improved my experience more as well.
Now, do you think that we can play in Lebanon sometime?
Yes, when the coronavirus is hopefully cured, definitely we can play in Lebanon,
I ho-
in
I hope
India, in Las
I hope
Vegas.
this coronavirus doesn't last very, very long. Maybe it will go in 1 or 2 months away, and then it will never
Yeah,
come back again.
yeah. But to be
So
really positive, Balu, and here's what I
as
was thinking. Yeah.
as you have sent this recording this morning, I heard die coronavirus die or something like that, and I
Oh,
would
yeah.
like to die and forever and ever and ever.
Yeah. Yes, yes, indeed. Indeed.
So that was very nice to know. And how are you feeling now? Now you live in UK and you have attended Inner Vision and you have attended Par Orchestra. Have you got other chances to do something more? What are your dreams in future?
Well, I am working really currently on making my own CD with my own compositions and um, sometimes songs that I used to sing when I was years ago. So that's my dream, is to put them all on a CD and then you know sell them and people would like them. And basically, I'd like to do more and more gigs.
Well, on behalf of myself and on behalf of Inner Vision, wish you a huge success of that CD.
Thank you.
Making CD is easy, but hello everybody. You are watching The Blind.tv 24/7 channel run by blind people to show their activity. Please give us your feedback. Thank you very much. Have you thought of distribution as well?
Well, this is what I am currently investigating.
Well, what we will do once you have made your CD, we will send your one of the CDs to our recording company, ARC Music Company, with
Okay.
whom we have recorded about 9 CDs.
Yeah.
So hopefully they will accept your CDs, and hopefully, because they have got distribution all over the world,
Ah, okay.
so
That'd be really
it'll be
good.
yeah. So hopefully it will work. I don't
Yeah.
promise anything,
No, of course.
but we can always try.
Definitely. There is no harm in trying. We keep always trying.
So, do you want to give any other message to other blind people or other sighted people from yourself?
Indeed. Indeed, there are quite few. I would start with my fellow blind people, musicians, artists, whatever,
Just
is,
like me.
yeah,
is, guys, keep trying and keep being positive, right? And I always said, and I will always say that Inner Vision Orchestra is not about picking an instrument and play in front of the audience, although it's a part of it. But to me, to my own thinking, Inner Vision is about life also. How to live your life as a visually impaired, and how to overcome the challenges that might uh, occur. And my message really also to the sighted fellows there out there is, look, guys, try, give us a chance, because we are equally as good as sighted musicians. And obviously, there is always a way for working around things. And, if you give us a chance, we give you a very good result.
Well, yes, thank you very much for giving this message. And you have actually taken words from my mouth. That's what I would like
Yeah,
to say to all blind people, that
yeah,
encourage yourself and keep going and keep working, because that's that way we can be seen everywhere. And
yeah.
also the other message you gave to sighted people, actually we are not only good, we are better than a lot of sighted musicians, because they have got cues by eyes and we don't see, yet we can play together very well.
Not only that, because I also do record my own work here at home. So what I am going to say shows that I know what I'm talking about. Now, um, trust me, Balu, I have heard lots of singers, live singers, or maybe musicians, they are playing live. And then when you hear their work on CDs, all that, you think, is it really them playing? So honestly, the amount of, they go out of tune. Sometimes they play not in rhythm, this and that. And all these things, they correct them by, when they go to the studio, it's all totally
Technology.
different. It's all technology. So
Yes.
technology is helping them a lot. But in reality, come and think about it. Yes, you are right. We are even much, much better from quite a lot of them. I'm not going to generalize and say all of them.
No.
No,
Yeah.
because still there are some good people, exceptionally good.
Of
But
course.
the majority, they just know how to say, maybe play a couple of tunes, couple of lyrics. Hey, yeah, he's a singer, she's a singer. Where, but. It's technology that's playing its part with them.
Now, apart from music, let's go a little bit
Yeah,
different subject. Apart
go
from
ahead.
music, do you have any other hobbies?
Mm, yeah, quite. I do have, like, I take advantage of using the social media in a way that I like to post wisdom sayings, um, things that hopefully will make people more aware of society, of each other, that benefits all. Because social media also, to my way of thinking, is it depends on how to use it. I hear people criticizing social media. This is this, it is that, which is true. But at the end of the day, everything in life, if you use it to your advantage and bring something good out of it, well, go for it.
That's any other games you play? Any other things you do apart from playing music?
Well, I play a little bit games on the computer. And I have, yeah, I do socialize quite a bit, and yeah, that's pretty it.
Oh, I see. Okay, great. Now, what do you think of? I've got an idea apart from the inner vision. I've got one idea of called blind spot,
Blind
which
spot.
I want blind people to go and play. For example, a fixed pub. For example, if there is a pub near you, of course, when the corona goes, of course,
Yeah, you took the
you
word
can
out of
talk.
my mouth. Yeah.
You can talk to them, and if they give you chance to play once a week, something like that, or in Royal Festival Hall there is a lunchtime concerts and things like that.
Uh, uh,
If you get chance to play, and one blind person can go easily and find their spot very easily, that's why it's called blind spot. So what do you
yeah.
think of that idea?
It's a wonderful idea, and actually, it's funny you say you mentioned this, Balu. I was well, I would say I was watching television, but in fact, I was listening to television. But we are not going to go into that. But something came up on a breakfast show. They were saying that there is a charity. Some people they sing in hospitals and all that stuff, and they are taking advantage of that because of the corona. They go around to care homes and all that stuff, and they sing outside, and that really reminded me of what we did also a few years ago. We used to do that every year, when we used to do lunchtime concert in hospital.
Well, yesterday I did my roof concert, sitting
Roof
here
concert.
on my
Okay.
roof. I
All
played
right.
sitar, Linda sang, and Oscar
Oh,
was
nice.
singing, and he was filming, and we were
Okay.
doing our own concert here. And it was
Wow.
appreciated by some people. They were
Oh,
in the
yeah.
street, they clapped as well. So
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
very good outcome. And somebody from our next door, he sent us a very kind letter saying that if we need any help, they are willing to give us some help.
How
So
nice.
that was very nice, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, um, I should have asked you this question in the beginning. What is your full name, sir?
Ziad Sinno. But
Okay, and my full name is Baluji Srivastav. And very glad to talk to you. And it was a
likewise,
very
sir.
nice interview.
Likewise, sir. It has been really great pleasure for me to be a part of Inner Vision Orchestra for all these years, in which I really call as a family. We're all together as a family now.
I'm very glad that you
Um
think that way. We are really a family
Indeed,
of
indeed.
visually impaired people
Yeah,
who want to
yeah,
show everybody what we can, everybody in the world, who wants to show
yeah.
everybody in the world what we can do without seeing.
Without
We
seeing
can
and
see the whole world. We can see the whole world without seeing,
without seeing, and
and
in
whole
fact, yeah,
and the whole
it,
world can see us.
the whole yes, especially on here, Zoom and all that. One quick message I would also like to pass to everybody, whether they are blind, not blind, especially in this time, and especially to those who live on their own. You know, okay, sometimes it is hard to feel isolated because of social distances, but there are always alternatives. Like you can communicate with friends, relatives, whatever, using the social media, doing exactly what we are doing. So really, guys, you are not on your own. Don't think that you are on your own. Just do the sensible thing and do not gather, so that hopefully we would minimize the spread of the virus. It's not going to be forever, and then
No,
hopefully
not at
things
all,
will
not
get
at
back to
all.
normal.
Yes, not at all. It won't be forever. It will go soon.
Yeah.
And yes, very, very nice talking to you. It was a lovely, lovely interview. And
Thank
with
you.
that,
And you too,
on
sir.
that note, I would like to say, please go to theblind.tv to see all this interview. It will be there always. It's 24/7.
Okay.
So, and please let me know your feedbacks.
So
Thank you.
Baluji, is
Yeah,
that on YouTube or in browser? How do I go about it?
it is.
Do I go?
If you can go on my Facebook, Baluji at baluji.com, then you
Okay.
will get
Yeah.
this. You will get this easily. You can also get on YouTube. You can. It should be like working like a TV actually. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
everybody should be able to get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe
I'll.
maybe Oscar will be the right person to talk to. He can actually answer your questions better.
Well, yeah. I think if you said Facebook, it's pretty easy. I can go to your page and
Yes,
hit the link there,
yes,
and yeah.
exactly.
I think if I have any
You have
problem,
to.
I will. Yeah.
Okay, on the Facebook, you have to go to Baluji Music page.
Okay.
Yeah, if you go to Baluji Music page on my Facebook, then you will get
Yeah.
this easily.
Okay. No
But thank
worries.
you very much indeed, and thank you for your valuable time.
It's my
And
pleasure.
it's our pleasure to have you
Thank you, sir.
as family, one of the family. And now probably we will interview like this everybody in this family, and
Indeed.
we should make sure that our family becomes more famous than anybody else.
Definitely. It certainly will be. With all positive attitude, it certainly will be.
And thanks to all the audience to watch, and please give us your feedback.